Hey everybody, this is PD from the Spinner Rack, and I'm still doing my one issue retreads, right? So this one is an Acts of Vengeance. If you've seen any of the movies, this is kind of the closest thing to the Marvel movies where they kind of mix and match. But no, this is more like like Acts of Vengeance was kind of a super villain team up thing, kind of back to that throwback. So since it's similar to what I did with supervillain team up with Doom versus Magneto, we have another supervillain versus battle, which is Magneto versus the Red Skull, right? So since Magneto at this point now is a Holocaust survivor and Red Skull's a Nazi, it was an easy thing to see them kind of get into something at some point, as so they're grouped together in this group of villains. So in the in the when they're together with Loki, they uh, Magneto wants to have words with Skull. So let's go through it, right? So Submariner was mind controlled by the controller, and Cap helped him out. And this is the classic team of Gruenwald and Dywer. Dywer was John Byrne's stepson, and he took over Cap. I think he was living in Brooklyn at this time. So he's just a great artist. You'll see this. I mean, he just did some great stuff, right? He's one of the, like, right on board, very decent storyteller, right? So Submariner wakes up. And he will gather his thoughts. And he's like, where is it? Where's the exit? Right? So we have this building, Smith Building in Washington, D.C., and it's stolen. It was a crossbones. He wants to see on the Red Skull, right? And the Red Skull is stuck with these thing, and he doesn't want to be with Magneto either. But he's wondering why this wall is in his room. He doesn't like it at all, right? But at the same time, Magneto comes in. He says, Skull, we must talk, right? Cap is like, Cap is struggling with the Red Skull because he knows the Red Skull died. He doesn't know how the Red Skull came back. This was revealed to us, the audience, in issue 350, that Armin Zola transferred his mind into actually trapped it into a clone of Captain America. So his mind, he has all the abilities that Cap has, right? And Skull's not happy. Magneto's there. His defenses try to go at Magneto, but Magneto stops him, right? And he's like saying, "You're the same Red Skull that worked with Adolf Hitler," and he said, "Yes, so I'm on his second body." And he's sparking up his skull dust, right? And he talks about he's going to avenge his family, and then now all of his workers come in there, and Magneto makes short work of them, right? And he says, "How do you plead?" to all the stuff that's happened. He said, "We are much alike, you and I, Magneto. Both of us wish to see our master race inherit the earth, right? You call my Fuhrer barbaric. Am I mistaken? Or did you not kill hundreds of men in sinking that submarine years ago?" Right? So then, glasses. God damn, my glasses in here. Anyway, let's keep going. Help realize your minority group's destiny, bulk of imprisonment of inferiors, extermination of the unfit. Come, Magneto. Do not expect me to be impressed with your sanctimonious posturing for moral superiority. let us, what is it? Let us rest. Let's pass it. What does that say, man? Let's let the past rest, for we both have better things to do in the present. Deal with that Nazi scum, and then the dust of death. Somehow a force field kept out the gas. I don't know about that, right? But hey, whatever it does to keep them from killing killing Magneto, we move forward. And there's a force field there, right? There's nothing metallic, so he's got him stuck. And he goes, next meet, we play some mind shoes. He's like, Skull, and he goes after him. And then the controller comes out of nowhere, and Magneto gets rid of him. Cap is like, what's going on here? There's some weird door. And the controller, so Cap is going at it again with the controller. And then, in following, and this was cool because I was like, oh man, a sleeper. I love the sleepers in that early Cap run, right? So Cap is fighting the controller. Red Skull's trying to get the hell out of there, and Crossbones is like just letting it happen. But Cap tosses controller out the door, but the door he can actually hold on to, and they're in the fight. And then Cap uses one of the control things and puts on his head and drops him. Right, so now he's trying to figure out what's going on. Magneto makes short work of the sleeper as he's trying to catch up. There's a bunch of scrolls after him. He realizes it's all mechanized, and he's on this shuttle thing and tracks the metal, so he catches him, right? And then somebody says the glowing portal is gone, right? And Cap is following the trail, finds the train tracks, and he realizes there's no sign of the skull, right? And Magneto is like, he's captured the skull, put him in this dungeon, let them in water. You just have air and water, right? Suffer like you've done for others. I take my leave of you, Skull, right? So, I want to do this next. I want to do Cobra and Mr. Hyde, but obviously I'm running out of steam, so I think I need to wrap it up, as Jamie Foxx said. But thank you guys, and I guess that's about it. This is another well, anyway, I'm getting out of here. Spin rack out.